And we're live. Hello. Got there eventually. I just hate all the reflections on my glasses. It's irritating. I don't know why. So, I guess we'll just say on Threads that we're going live. Kind of figure I'll give a few people a heads up, although people probably won't actually see this, but that's not the point. Because you never know. You never know. It's the whole point of doing this, isn't it? See what interaction we can get. So, okay. So we are live on YouTube and we are live on Instagram, and we've written chapter 3. It's exciting. And I have no idea what happens next. Hey, Helen. Just rereading a little bit of the previous chapter that I finished yesterday in the hope that I can figure out what chapter 3 is about. My typos. Okay. There's paper on the table and it's irritating me. 107 words. Absolutely nobody watching on Instagram. Everyone must be busy. Shelley's just off out, otherwise she'd come to watch. She might catch up. Oh, she's been rewatching the ones on YouTube. I didn't take them down because I thought, screw it. People might want to have them on in the background to work with me. Are you reading the next chapter, Helen? I picked up the book last night to see if I could start rereading it and then didn't do it. So I'm still flying slightly blind here, but never mind. I mean, if you're going to write a book with an ADHD theme, why not do it in an ADHD way? Yeah, cool. How is Louise's book going? Might have to look that one up. I think I would. Yeah, sounds good. Yeah. Yeah. So that was a little while ago. So Shelley might join us in a bit. It's quite bizarre that there's not a single person on Instagram. Yeah, well, could tell everybody on my cohort, I guess. Let's give them some links. See if anybody joins us. We're at 516 words. 18 minutes in. Okay. Okay. Yeah, let's check it out. Ugh. I've only got You Can Heal Your Life. Been rereading bits of that recently, actually. It's been quite good. I've got the pretty version. Oh, hang on. No, I do have another one of her books. And it's pretty and it's got hearts on it. Maybe that's the one that you're reading. Power of something. No, because it's not. It's like little short snippets. It's not like a chapter book. No, it's probably a different one then. Something heart something. Can't remember. It's probably on one of my bookshelves somewhere. I'm reading Outlander at the moment, so which is weird because it's kind of just like reading the TV show. I know the books diverge at different points, but so far it's pretty close to the show. So, excuse me, I ate a lot of sugar before I started. Try and get some energy together. Still got some sweet things from Sweden, so I just ate 2 of those, and I ate 2 cookies. But now I've sort of run out of snacks. Shula's under my chair again. Anyway, where was I? Power Within You. Yeah, no, I'm sure it's not that. I'm sure it's like The Heart's Desire or something, the one I've got. So let's check that one out. Hey, Jenny. Yep, I'm here. Wash up, procrastinate, do all sorts of things. I'm on 620 today. So, yeah, hoping to get at least chapter 4 done, maybe chapter 5, you never know. So, 4,000 words in total. Not too shabby. Thank you. Yeah. Probably going to need some more tea in a minute. And at some point I might have to run outside because it looks a bit weird out there, and I hope it's not going to rain because my washing is pretty much dry. That would be really annoying. Jenny, meet Helen. Helen's my auntie. And she enjoys a bit of co-working body doubling. So, in fact, it was Helen that told me about the guy who was he writing his dissertation on YouTube or something, and he was like online for like 11 hours a day or something crazy. Was it a dissertation or something? That's what gave me the idea, anyway, to do this. Because I figured if, it gave people a bit of company while I needed to get stuff done, it also keeps me accountable. So there we are. Oh shit, what did I just say? It's raining. Did I not predict that was going to happen about 2 seconds before it did? Goodness sake. I hadn't got too wet, so that's okay. There's still some rugs out there, but that's just wait until it stops raining. Whew. It's going to go live every day for 365 days. I mean, that's kind of amazing, but also insane. Like, completely insane. I don't think I could do that. I mean, surely by then your numbers would be pretty good, but it sort of takes enough brain power just to go live for like an hour or two. I mean, does he just kind of have his camera running like all day and then he just wanders around doing stuff? It's kind of weird. Anyway, Juji, no barking, please. Oh, that's a bit of a dash up the garden. Right. Where were we? Really don't think anyone's joining on Instagram. But never mind. It's there if people want to. I had a few people pop in yesterday. Oh, shit, that's what I didn't do. I didn't write up what happened yesterday. Oh. I started writing up my diary, but I started with the boot camp because I was trying to do it chronologically. So I need to do the writing conference. try and do that after this. I suppose I could do that while I'm live. Don't necessarily have to just be writing my book the whole time. I could just use this as a co-working space. But let's try and finish this chapter, and then I think I'll try and write up the other stuff. Too much writing. But I thought you wanted today. I don't know why. No, I guess it was quite late actually when I went to bed last night. Thinking about it. Inner voice bliss. Do I know you? Who are you? It's the problem with usernames. If I know you, hello. If I don't know you, hello. We are at 748 words in this session in 32 minutes. Although the 32 minutes has involved some of me jibber jabbering and running out to get the washing. So would be good to get to 1,000. Who are you then? Inner voice bliss. Gives nothing away, the username, afraid. Or your picture. Can you tell what your picture is? Some sort of greenery? A flower? Oh! Hello, Shelley. Yeah, I would not have guessed that. Even though I was kind of expecting that you would join us. There you are. I know now. Don't expect me to remember next time, mind, because, memory of a goldfish. But welcome. We are, typing away. So, are you working on anything? Doing anything? It's quite handy just to have company while you get shit done. I've decided, screw it, I'm just going to swear. I have said that this is not for children, so it shouldn't get shown to anybody under the age of 16, apparently. It's not reaching the end of your track. Oh, goodness. That's the problem with rural living, is you end up being a taxi service. Just need to close that window a bit. The rain's going to come the wrong way in. It's always so noisy when it rains. Excellent. We like getting a bit of paperwork done. I did eventually get that email done yesterday that I kept going, oh shit, I need to do that email. But I have just realised that I haven't done my diary for the MA yet. So I've just made a little note to myself to do that. So I'm going to do that in a minute while still on this live, because why not? It's all part of it. But we are going to get chapter 3 done. Apparently I can't spell appreciated. That looks right. OAMA? Do you mean OVMA? Cool. Yeah, you're not distracting us, all good. Word's gone out of my head. Oh my God, word's gone. Not determined. There's a word and I can't think of it. Oh my God, talk about brain working. What is the word? Not deciding. It's gone. I don't know. Like she decides to do something, but it's not deciding. Wow, there's like a big blank space where the word should be. Julie, stop chewing things. Wow. Okay. I'm going to put some stars in there because it's not there. See you in a bit. Julie, stop chewing your paws, sweetheart. Well done for doing the washing up. Cheers. I would like to say that I did washing up earlier, but I mostly just shoved it in the dishwasher. And then I did put the dishwasher on. I haven't emptied it yet. And there's more stuff to go back in the dishwasher. So, but some of it happened. It's because I haven't got any guests at the moment. So when I've got Airbnb guests coming and going, I am like constantly clean and tidy, which is a little bit exhausting, to be fair. Sometimes it's nice to just not worry about it and just sit and actually do some writing. But it's also nice to have a clean and tidy kitchen. So yeah, fair play. What are you cracking on with next? Let me know. sorting laptop files. That sounds really dull. I need to sort my phone out. It's got 0 space on it. Probably due to the 35,000 photos. Yeah. No, not even going to think about sorting files. Just can't. Just no. No. Hey, Shelley. You're back. Guess what? Just named a character after you. Nah. Don't worry, nothing horrible happens to her. Just feel like I should add that in. It's not a murder mystery. You're fine. Rachel. Well, you did join. Not sure if you're still there. Hi, if you're still there. I hadn't been looking to see if anybody joined in on the Instagram. Sorry if I missed you. Should I wave at you? Oh dear, she might have already gone. Probably like, why is Michelle just sitting there typing? That's weird. Yeah, pretty weird, to be fair. I've just typed out the entire title of this book. It is a mouthful. Anyway, never mind. That's not all I've just done, by the way. I'm at 1,160 words today. It feels like it's been fairly effortless. Where are we at? 51 minutes. Well, we wanted 3,000 today. Don't know what's going on. Anyway, 4,500 words. Embrace the weird. I know, do you know, sometimes I think maybe I'm just not weird enough. Do you think maybe if I was weirder, I would be more... more memorable? The uniqueness. What was it we had to do in the boot camp? Something about finding our weird. No, finding... What was it? There was something that we did and we all sat there going, oh my God, I'm really boring and normal. Which I don't think any of us can really say that we're boring and normal, but... what was different about us? What was it? I don't remember. Remarkable. That was the word. How can you be remarkable? Oh, I've written down a note to Jenny. And I didn't tell you, Jenny. Oh. Oh, and I didn't tell Helen that note either. Oh dear. I made notes to myself for other people and then didn't tell them. I'll send it to you on WhatsApp in a bit. In what way are my methods, values, and experiences remarkable? I've got like anti-AI in big letters, so I obviously thought that was a remarkable thing, but maybe it's not. We're definitely wired differently, Shelley. Absolutely. I've just realised you've come on a different... you've come on the shell. See, I might have figured out who you were if I'd seen that little picture and seen the shell. I don't think Rachel is still there. Oh well, missed saying hello. Never mind. Right, let's try and finish this chapter. So 1,228 for that chapter. My thing's gone weird. But anyway, we're at 4,621 words. Oh, hey, Caroline. Caroline's joined on Instagram. How you doing? What are you up to? You getting some work done? I've just got to 1,228 words in just under an hour. It's not too bad. I can do between 1,000 to 2,000 words an hour. So, hello. So 4,621 words. Only another 56,000 words to go. Easy. Oh, Shelley, you're on Instagram now. Hi on Instagram. Are you on YouTube or Instagram? You can't be on both, surely. Oh my god, you have surround sound of me typing. That's, yeah, I'm not sure you want that. Right. Okay. Yeah, I think that's good for chapter 3. So, need to set up chapter 4. Could do with things more today, but I kind of need to catch up on my diary. So, if no one's got any objections, I might just catch up with my diary instead of writing for a moment. It's not writing my book live, but it's doing my MA live. Oh goodness, Caroline, it's very demanding. Read us a little snippet. No. I had wondered about sharing any of it, but I think that makes it too freakish. Because it's just full of issues and inconsistencies, and it's a first draft. It's not, totally kind of formed necessarily. Maybe I'll think about it. Just trying to get the words on the page, really. It is increasing the output, though. I mean, I haven't written anything for quite some time. I mean, I've just finished doing the children's book, but I've been doing that for like the last 2 years. So, okay, in comparison, it took me like the last 2 years to write a 30,000 word book. And I've just written like 4,500 words in 2 days. So I would say that was probably an increase in my output. So yeah, it's good. The first chapter is basically an argument with the main character and her husband, who is completely useless. I think most women will, a lot of women, not most women, a lot of women will relate to that. All right, Shell. Yeah, stay on YouTube. You're confusing me now. I've just realised. Oh dear. Oh, Shelley, there's too many kind of parallels here. Just named a character after you. There's another character called Pete. No, your husband's not Pete. Shit, what's your husband's name? I'm having a brain fart now. Wow, live brain farts. You've seen it here first. Is his name Pete? Am I like completely losing the plot? Yeah, it is Pete. Okay, not losing the plot. That's hilarious. Oh dear. Well, you're all in this book now. We might as well get Violet and Phoenix and everybody else in here. Oh, that's great. Yeah, actually. Which one of your kids' names should I steal? Because I needed a child's name yesterday and nobody came up with anything. To be fair, there wasn't many of us watching. But which one shall I steal? Which one of your children would you like to offer as tribute? I'm sorry, I don't mean that. Oh, should we call the child Jenny? Silver. I do like Silver. Because you've got Silver, Violet. You have to remind me of all the names now. Silver, Violet, Phoenix, Ocean. Shoot, who am I forgetting? Violet, Phoenix. Sorry, I probably shouldn't be naming all your children on social media. You can just message me. Silver's good though. You can change the child's name to Silver. Because I do have a Violet in my other book, so it might get confusing. Hazel. Duh. How could I forget Hazel? Oh, maybe Hazel. Actually, sorry, Silver. We're going to steal Hazel. Because I knew somebody when I was a kid called Hazel. I've always liked the name. Now I've just got to change it. Jenny, yes. Jenny, how would you like to be one of the characters that comes over for craft night? I mean, that'll be pretty cool. Okay, I'm going to have to do a search on this because I can't actually see all of the... Don't think I... Oh, there we go. I can do a find all and change all, but anyway. There we are. Perfect. See, I hate naming characters. This is great. Exciting craft night with lots of drinks. It could very well be. There could be some drinking going on, even though I don't really drink, but I mean, that's not the point. It's a book. It's fiction. We can make it up. But yeah, it's probably more of a sort of gossipy type night than crafting night. But the idea is to get into this whole, sort of slow making kind of thing. So she's on this retreat and it's all very retro and yeah, she's gone to like slow down basically and read books and lay in a hammock all day. So doing this Airbnb has been the perfect research because that's basically all anybody does when they come is I put the hammock up in the garden and they just lay in the hammock all day reading and chilling, and it's pretty cool. I mean, I do that sometimes too, but yeah, hopefully with summer I'll get to do that. So yeah. Anyway, I've written chapter 4, as in the words chapter 4, not the whole of chapter 4. And now I've gone slightly blank. And it's 20 to 5. How did it get to 20 to 5? Julie, can you stop, please? Oh, she's scratching again, driving me mad. It's probably because I didn't start doing anything until after 1 because I had sessions this morning. Stop scratching. Do you want to come say hi? Do you want to come say hello? Come on, then. She's looking around like, who, what, where? Up here. Come say. She's looking at the door now. Okay, that didn't really work, did it? Chicken. Come see me. No, she's going to the door. Oops, shouldn't say come and say hi. Awesome. Yeah, because I don't think I've got a Jenny in any of my books. I do try and keep the names different in the different books because otherwise it just gets confusing. I'm pretty sure I don't have a Jenny. Which is weird because my friend in school, my best friend in school was Jenny. So you'd think there would have been a Jenny somewhere. But anyway. So there we are. Caroline. We'll have to have a Caroline in there as well. Oh, how about Caroline at the craft night? Maybe I'll just steal all of you guys' names. Because obviously it'll often be more than a couple of people. So no, I don't think there is a Jenny in the Earth Angel series, unless it was a smaller, minor character. I don't remember. Don't expect me to remember names. Goodness. Can't even remember my own name. I was clearly saving it for you, Jenny. Make an impact session that happen tomorrow. Better remember to go to that. I'm not even sure I've got it in my diary. Have you got it in the diary? No, I have got it in the diary. That's fine. That's true. You're the Shelley without an E. That's true. There is a Shelley the mermaid. That's okay. We can have a little crossover there. But like you said, it's spelt different anyway. Cool. I love all the like crossovers with things. It makes me giggle when stuff kind of works really well when you didn't really think about it. But yeah. Anyway, chapter 4. See, chapter 4 was when she's starting to read this book that she's found at the retreat. Hang on a minute, I'm confused now. You have an E in it or you don't have an E in it? I thought you... Oh, God, you're confusing me now. There is Shelley, but it's Shelley. So you're Shelley with an E. Was the one in the Earth Angel series without an E, though? I don't even remember. Oh my God. When your readers have to tell you what your characters are in your books, you know that it's just... Your brain does not work like regular people. I feel like my laptop is overheating. Oh God, it's completely overheating. Why is it doing that? Hang on a second. I need to stick something underneath it to get some air in. Okay. All right. I'm actually looking at my very own Earth Angel series compendium. Let's just do a search, shall we? Okay, well, I've written... Hang on. Oh. Yeah, you're right. Shelley in the book doesn't have an E, although on the compendium I have actually spelt it once with an E. Wow. Let's just... can I edit this? Edit. Let's take the E out a second. If I can. Goodness, I haven't looked at this website for ever. Oh, Christ. Clearly the E and with the E and without the E are just interchangeable in my head because I just keep modeling them up. Right, okay, so we'll save that. Oops. Where else is that then? Ah, it's there as well. Written it twice with an E. I do kind of worry about the whole AI thing, I have to admit, because I've sort of seen posts of people like quizzing the author on what's on specific pages of their book or something, as if to say, if you don't know like your book inside and out, then clearly you didn't write it. Like clearly you used AI to write it. And I'm just like, I don't remember all the things that I wrote and all the names of the characters and everything because it just kind of flows out of me. I don't necessarily like think about it too hard. So There's no Jenny in the Earth Angel series. Well, there's none listed in the compendium anyway. Oh, that's good. I don't think I've got a Caroline either. Nope, no Caroline. Cool. Caroline, would you like to be a character? I'm not sure she's still watching. So. Wow, my laptop's so slow. No, it's overheating though. Seriously hot. What's going on? I'm going to unplug it a bit. Oh dear. Maybe it's all the streaming. Okay, I think I've kind of lost the plot now, so probably need to just sign off there so I don't like drive everybody a bit crazy. I love that. The mermaid, I am with E. Shelley, with E. Yes, without E. Yeah, well, I don't have an exact character database, but I do have a website of the Earth Angel series. It's like a compendium of all the characters and the plots and everything. So I just had a quick look at that. But that's not all of the characters of all my books, because I have other books, obviously. Sorry, my battery's running out on my phone. Everything's kind of like running out or overheating, so I think maybe I'm going to sign off. Oh no, we're definitely using you, Shelley. Sorry, you're not getting out of it now. I will just include the E in this one, which I think I had already anyway. I was interchangeably doing it, so yeah. So sorry, you were in the book. It's too late. Yeah, it is kind of silly that people would say, "Oh, if you don't know your own book and what's on what page, then you didn't write it." But people are kind of grasping at all sorts of shit because nobody can tell anymore whether it's AI or not, which is really sad. So that was kind of another reason for doing this live thing, is that if I'm writing it live and you can actually hear me like pounding the keys, you know, actually physically writing it, then it's kind of, I have proof. Oh, that sounds sad, doesn't it? That's terrible. I mean, that wasn't the main reason for doing this. It was only like afterwards I thought, oh, actually, if anybody said, you know, you used AI to write the book, I can be like, well, actually, there's like, you know, 20 YouTube lives of me physically writing the book word for word. And yes, you can't see the words that I'm writing, but you can see me using my brain and sitting here just sort of like staring into the distance going, what do I do now? And actually typing the words. So it's kind of proof. That is really sad. I hadn't really thought about it in that way. But yeah, if I was ever accused of not writing my own books, I can be like, well, you can go and watch the many, many hours of me sitting there writing it. And yes, I write fast, but so do a lot of people. Yay. Thank you, Shelley. You'd fight my corner. But it's, yeah, kind of been rethinking my entire kind of life. But I probably shouldn't really get into the whole philosophical stuff on here. That wasn't the point of this live. But I have been reconsidering a lot of stuff around the writing and my MA and life. Maybe I'll do a different live about that, but that wasn't really the point of this one. But anyway, I'm quite happy with chapter 3, even though I could not think of that word. It's weird. It's like there's a little gap where it's missing. Perimenopausal brain is wild. Can see if I can read the sentence again, see if it comes to me. No, still not there. Yeah, I could do another one for that. Don't know if I'm ready to share my world shift with everybody. I think I need to go and catch up on this diary first because it's bothering me now. It's in the back of my mind. But I might go live again later and I'll message people and let you know if I do that. Because I've only got to, what did I say? 4,600. 4,600, and I need to ideally get another 1,000 words in today, really, because there will be some days in the next 3 weeks that I won't be able to write at all, and I need to bank some words. So, thank you, Jenny. Yeah, it's kind of what I was saying on the WhatsApp group that we're on earlier. That, well, I mean, your endeavor has evolved for sure. I think other people's endeavors are kind of evolving. And mine has kind of shifted. My whole endeavor was about making a living as an author and going to the writing conference on Saturday and really sort of, doing a bit of digging and a bit of searching. It's just like, actually, well, according to Google, and we know that that's mostly AI, so I don't generally use Google anymore, but if I need a specific question and I don't particularly want to dig through all the statistics, find it out myself, sometimes I'll just put a sentence in. And I asked, what did I ask? What was the specific question I asked? Hang on a minute. Let me get this right. I'm not sure if I'll be able to find it on here now. Hang on. I'm going to go off the live on Instagram because nobody's watching anyway. And, oh gosh, don't stop talking to me. The question I asked was, here we are. What percentage of authors make their living from book royalties alone? So that was the exact question I asked. What percentage of authors make their living from book royalties alone? And the AI overview answer was only a tiny fraction, estimate at well under 1 to 2% of published authors make a full-time living from book royalties alone. The vast majority of authors rely on advances, secondary income like freelance writing or day jobs, and other media rights to sustain their careers. So most full-time authors combine royalties with public speaking fees, rights sales, grants, and other professional activities. And yeah, everybody at the writers' conference was like, they've had this like best-selling book, but they also have a full-time teaching job. They also have this, they also have that. And yeah, and the average UK author makes £7,000 a year. Yeah, it's probably the same for a lot of creative practices, Jenny. And the thing is, in 2018, when I kind of let go of the whole big dream of becoming the best-selling author and all that, and then I just sort of started doing crafting instead and just stopped writing and marketing, I don't feel like that's the same as what's happening now. I feel like I need to shift my sort of perspective, my energy from, oh, I'm just doing this work temporarily until I make it as an author. Oh, I'm just doing this thing that makes money to live on in the meantime. I keep viewing everything that I do other than the writing career as temporary, which means that I never really build anything up and I don't get like some resources behind me and I don't get my savings built up because everything's temporary. And that's what I feel like I'm shifting. I'm shifting that feeling of everything else being temporary, everything else being a distraction from the thing that I really want to be doing. And instead, I want to see it as the thing that helps me to do the thing I want to do. Um, so it's not letting go of the potential for it, although it didn't say it on that time. But when I Googled it yesterday or the day before, wherever it was, it also said it's rarer for that to happen for an author than it is to become a billionaire. So that's the sort of level that we're looking at. And I'm not, dismissing the fact that it could be possible to be a billionaire. But I'm also not going to keep living in this sort of like, well, I'm just doing this temporarily until I suddenly become a billionaire, because that doesn't seem like a good idea. So yeah, I feel like it is a more positive shift in focus, Shelley. Because I want a sort of sustainable way to make a living that allows me to write my books and to enjoy that side of things and shift so like I've always seen making a living from my writing as being that's when I know I'm successful. And it means that I might never actually get there, therefore never feel successful, which seems a bit pointless. Whereas my sort of lifetime goal of wanting to write 5 million words, which is approximately 100 novels of 50,000 words, that is entirely achievable and attainable. I can do that myself. I can celebrate each milestone of that. I can celebrate each 500,000 or million words. Do you know what I mean? It kind of gives me focus and it gives me something to work towards. And I know that I can attain it rather than trying to, and I will feel successful every time I publish a book because I'm moving towards my goal. Like, I don't know, it's just a different shift of focus. Yeah, it does keep the pressure off of the whole making loads of money off the books. The making loads of money off the books is out of my control. And I realized that I had set my endeavor for this MA, the outcome, the goal that I wanted was actually completely out of my control. And I can't, literally it was like, I want to make a living as an author. That was like my overall endeavor. That's my overall like goal. And, considering it's as difficult or as rare rather as becoming a millionaire, doing that within the space of a year, it's probably a little bit ambitious. And I'm not saying that that's necessarily a bad thing, but I don't want to get to the end of the year and be like, oh, well, I failed, I didn't do it. And I'd have an MA, but I wouldn't have anything else to show for it. Whereas this sort of shift in thinking would hopefully get me to the point where I'm creating books, I'm writing, I'm increasing my output, but I'm also making a living in a creative way alongside it. I don't know. I don't know if this is making any sense. Part-time work. I mean, that's the thing. I'm doing all sorts of things. I'm pet sitting, I'm mending clothes, I'm cleaning houses, and I've sort of been seeing all of this as, oh, just temporary until I can do the MA, and by the end of the MA I'll be making a living as an author, so it'll all be fine. And I kind of just don't want to like constantly see what I'm doing with my life as temporary. I want to see what I'm doing with my life as what I'm doing with my life. Please hit the like button. Don't even know if there is a like button. Yeah, so that's kind of the shift I've been going through at the moment, is just shifting my focus from, if I don't make a living as an author, I'm not successful, because then I realized that my whole life I've just been setting myself up to fail somehow. And I also don't want to set myself up to feel like I've failed the MA, which is why I'm kind of shifting my overall endeavor to, I'm not sure actually. I haven't actually worked out what I'm shifting it to. But I'm shifting it away from making a living as an author. I mean, I even did a massive like flowchart of that. That was in the middle. Making a living as an author. That was my entire intention and goal. And now I'm just like, yeah, that was pretty crazy actually. But I'm kind of glad that I'm realizing that now and not when it's over. Thank you, Shelley. This is the thing. I know I've had successes as an author, but as I was explaining to my ADHD guy earlier, when you've equated that one specific thing, like making the money, with success, then you just never actually feel the other successes, and that's what I would like to change. And it is difficult balancing ambition with realism, because I've always said that I don't believe in realistic, I believe in magic. And I do feel that there is a certain level of delulu that can help you to achieve things and create things that, the most realistic person wouldn't. So I don't want to completely abandon the magic. I think I want to make it more magical, and I think maybe it would feel more magical if it felt joyful and fun and less kind of like, oh well, you didn't achieve that, so EFT the shit out of it. Yeah, I think that's the answer, isn't it? I mean, I have written a few notes actually on things that I need to EFT, and I haven't yet. Oh, it was really funny at the writing conference. I wrote down, where is it? No, it's not in that one. Oh, it's on the one underneath my laptop. Hey, sorry, it's my landlord. I wrote down, oh, that was it. Because all my books have come easily, as in I just sit down and start writing and it comes out, and I don't like struggle over every word and craft it and all the rest of it. I wrote, I feel like I've not earned my book royalties. So not only was I determined to make my entire living from book royalties and not anything else, so I was judging myself harshly for making my living from publishing other people's books, because if I was a proper author, then I wouldn't have to do that. At the same time, I was also feeling like I didn't earn my book royalties because I didn't work as hard as other people do sometimes on writing. So I did put tap on that. And then just at that moment, one of the authors, poets, Jo Bell, on the panel said, and I didn't even know what she was saying in relation to, but she was like, because you have earned it. You have. And it was just really funny that she said that at that exact moment, because I'd just written that down. So just packets everywhere. I really should tidy up. Anyway, I probably should write my diary to keep up, because that's why I think I got slightly lower marks in the action research module, because I didn't keep a diary, and there was so many key things I'd forgotten to write in the report. Yes, that's exactly it, Jenny. If it's all about making a living and I'm not making a living, then I've failed, basically. And making a living as an author, I mean, that question was specifically how many authors are making a living from the royalties alone. And I mean, it did say that they make their living from advances, which is basically royalties. So I don't know why I'd split it up, but from talks. And so, authors are still doing stuff as an author. There's the talks and workshops and mentoring and all the rest of it. But in my head, it was like, I wanted it to be specifically purely from the royalties. And that is just a little bit too crazy. So anyway, I'm figuring out what my actual endeavor is now. I'll probably feel another mind map coming on. But in the meantime, I'm going to go and catch up with my diary and create some materials for a talk that I'm doing in 2 weeks, and potentially alter some curtains because they've been here since before Sweden, and I couldn't do it in the heat wave because it was just too much. So I really should just get on with those. But anyway, thank you for joining me, guys. This completely diverged from a writing session, but hey, it's been fun and hopefully helpful to you guys as well. I'm just devolving into waffle now. Cool. Oh, cool. I'll let you guys know if I go on later. Excuse me. Yeah, don't know why I'm yawning. I've had quite a lot of sugar. Maybe it's the sugar crash. Maybe I just need more tea. Okay, I'm going now. Hugs to you too, Shelley. I'll speak to you all later. How do I get out of here? Right, okay. Bye.